0. Welcome, Brawl Nation. We are Rotag and Willy. We are here to bring you Brawl number 4 from season number 1. I'm Rotag, as I explained earlier, and that's Willy. And we are ready for this Brawl action. Willy, are you ready?
I am more than ready, Rotag. I had myself some strong coffee. I had myself some delicious thick-cut bacon. That's well worth the extra $1.50 to $2 on the pack. So good. Got me in a good mood. I'm ready for some Brawl action.
Bacon and coffee, great way to start the day. I'm glad to hear that. Let us get right to Lambeau Field. We don't want to wait any longer. We are ready for Brawl action here. We are moving into Brawl number 4. First-seeded Mossad going up against 6th-seeded former President Bill Clinton. Willy, you're going to be showing us the cards on your screen. Is that correct?
That is correct. We had some tech issues this week, and but the old ways are the best. You know, I love shuffling cards. I'm most of the time doing that anyways. So I'll be showing us the cards live here, so you see it happen. How do you see this one going down?
I got Mossad winning this with a knockout, maybe a Queen of Spades or something like that.
Maybe. I got Mossad going all the way to championship, so we need a good, strong showing from them right at the start. We'll see what happens. They draw first. Ace through 10 knockout potential. The first card is King of Hearts. Mossad is moving on.
Yes, we have our first knockout of the tournament in the first matchup. We have Mossad knocking out 16 seed Bill Clinton. We expected that knockout, and we got it. Although it was not the Queen of Spades, it was the King of Hearts, as you showed us, Willy.
Indeed. Next matchup we have. Go ahead, Rotag.
Yeah, we have the 8-9 matchup. Amanda Nunez, UFC champion, going up against one of my favorite on Twitch, Nick A30. And so I've got Nick A30 going over the UFC women's champion here. I know you see things a little differently, but 8-9 matchup, no knockout other than the Joker.
That's right. It'll take a Joker to do it. Here we go. First card coming for Amanda is a 7 of clubs. First card for Nick A, 4 of clubs.
Not a good start for either
Amanda second. Go ahead.
Not a good start for either one of them.
Nope. Maybe they're getting the feel for the field. A lot bigger than the octagon. Here we go. Second card coming for Amanda is the 4 of diamonds. Nick counters with the Joker.
Oh, Nick A30, a family-friendly streamer, has gotten a little dirty here, and he gets the knockout of Amanda Nunez with the Joker. Look at that, Nick coming through with the victory in a dirty fashion, but a victory nonetheless. Next matchup, we have the Pouncey boys. Both of us have them making a little bit of a run, I believe. Going up against him of the space travel, Richard Branson.
Branson might want to take another trip back to space, get out of Lambeau Field. Those are some large offensive linemen, and they're going to put him on a scooter all the way back to outer space here, I think.
That's true. Although I hear that he didn't really go to outer space. He just went, up a little bit, so. But we're not here to debate that. We are here for Brawl action. Pouncey twins. Let's see them pounce all over Branson. Let's see what the cards say, Willy.
Ace through Jack is the knockout potential. First card is a 2 of hearts for the Pounceys.
Wow, the Pounceys draw a 2. It's almost like they, wanted to draw a twin,
Yeah, that scooter's heading back down Stadium Road, down a hill. It's not going to make it up with that kind of a fight. Branson, with a 10 of hearts, takes an early 8-point lead in the first round.
Not looking good for the Pounceys. They better turn this around here.
Second card coming from the Pounceys, 2 of spades.
Do they know they can draw more than 2s? It doesn't always have to come in 2s.
My goodness. 2 of clubs for Branson.
Well, the Pounceys only have one more 2 that they could draw. But the good news is they are on the football field. They are on the gridiron. They know how to be there. They are ready. Fourth quarter, make a comeback. Let's get it.
It looks like they're going to need one of those face cards or an ace to get this knockout here. It's a 9 of diamonds. I don't think that's going to cut it. Branson draws a 6. The Pounceys have been knocked out by billionaire Richard Branson.
Wow, that is definitely a shock. That busts our bracket wide open already. We don't, are not excited to see that for either one of us. But a 13 seed, we are excited always about the Cinderellas getting a chance to move on. That's part of the special things here in Brawl Nation is that, it's not always going to be a Queen of Spades knocking everybody out in the first round, but instead, there are some other cards that come up and, sometimes it plays all the way to the end and you don't get that knockout card.
A 13 seed or higher has won in every single one of our 4 brawls now, and this one is no exception. The Pouncey twins heading back on that scooter down Stadium Road at a Lambeau Field in defeat. Richard Branson moving on.
Yes.
Next matchup, go ahead, Rotag.
I was just going to say that brings us to our next matchup, our 5-12 seed. Tim Howard, not any relation to Dwight Howard that I know of, going up against Adam Sandler, him of the comedic films. Adam Sandler is one of those you can take him or leave him kind of guys. Some people love him. Some people can't stand his comedy. I'm the person that, love most of his work, especially his earlier stuff. He did get a little out there at some points for me even and just not as funny. But I'll be honest, I enjoy watching a good Adam Sandler movie. We've had comedians go really far in these matchups, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see him have an upset here.
Well, let's see what happens. 7 seed differential. Knockout cards for Howard include an ace, king, or a queen. Howard opens it up with a 6 of clubs. Adam Sandler counters with the 6 of diamonds. Howard's next card, 9 of clubs. Next card for Sandler is the 4 of spades. It's 15-10, comfortable lead, but anything can happen in that last card.
And that's right. Adam Sandler needs a low card here from Tim.
That's not going to do it for Sandler because he's just been jokered by Tim Howard. Howard is through to the next round.
Well, and that's already 2 jokers in 4 matchups. 50% of them have ended up with the joker knockouts.
And I am looking ugly in this bracket. We've had 4 matchups. I've got 1 right.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you have just cards that are shuffled and any card can come up instead of the same card repeatedly, knocking people out. And this is the case here. Francis Ngannou, UFC champion. He's going up against Sarah Palin from Alaska. She's got her political career going on, but this is a brawl. I'm not sure that that's the kind of fight that she's used to. Whereas, UFC champion, he's ready. I've got Francis. Early round knockout, my prediction.
Here we go. At ace through 10, we'll get that knockout for Francis. First card is the Queen of Hearts. Palin is gone. Francis is through.
Another just like knockout. That. So in our first 5 matchups, we've had 4 knockouts, 2 via the Joker and 2 via, face cards, 1 king, 1 queen. So lots of knockouts already happening already in this brawl. Things are, holding for the most part to paint other than, Richard Branson upsetting the Pouncey twins.
Here we go. Next matchup is a 6 seed PGA. Huge dude, Bryson DeChambeau, put on a whole bunch of muscle, drives the ball a heck of a long way. He's going up against old man Liam Neeson. Seed differential is 5. Ace, king, or queen will get a knockout for DeChambeau.
Yeah. Is he all show or is he go? Let's find out.
Let's find out. He wears those little cab driver hats all the time on the tour. Wonder if he brought one to Lambeau Field. He opens it up with a 6 of clubs.
Well, clubbing for a golf club. There you go.
Here we go. Neeson counters with a jack of hearts. Early 4-point lead for Neeson. DeChambeau's next card is the 5 of diamonds.
Not looking good for him.
Neeson losing steam. 3 of spades. Had a window there to take a commanding lead, but instead it is just 13-11 going into the final card.
Yeah. And DeChambeau needs to get this going because he has an opening now after, a weak start. He can get a strong finish here and still pull out the victory.
It is a Queen of Hearts. That's the knockout. Bryson is through to the next round.
And that he is. It was a little bit too hard, but he finally has taken him to the woodshed, and Liam Neeson is out.
And I have picked wrong in every single one of these matchups other than Masad over Clinton so far. My bracket is already completely destroyed.
You know what? At first, when you said all of them completely wrong, I was like, you picked Clinton over Mossad? I was like, wow, you deserve to get them wrong then at that point. You got to take the gimmies right now.
The upsets I picked didn't happen. The upsets that happened, I didn't pick. It's been a rough start for me. I might need some more of that bacon to make myself feel better and eat my feelings after this devastating performance thus far in Lambeau Field bracket.
Well, and that might happen. So
let's see if maybe some Mom Spaghetti will help. But I got Drake over Eminem in this matchup. 7-10, ace and ace only. We'll get a natural knockout for Drake in this close fight. They're battling in Lambeau instead of in the Rap Arena. Drake opens it up with an 8 of hearts. Eminem counters with the 5 of clubs. Drake's next card is the 5 of diamonds. Eminem draws the Queen of Hearts. It is 13-10, 15-13. Eminem going into the final card.
Yeah, we'll see. Can he hold on to the slim lead here? Slim.
Final card coming for Shady. Drake is the 10 of clubs. So Drake has 23 points now. Eminem is going to need an 8 to tie, higher than an 8 to win. It's a jack. Eminem is through, and again, I have picked wrong. My goodness, this bracket is not being kind to me. I just need to have some more bacon or learn how to pick Brawl fighters. Brawl 4, I'm getting wrecked.
Wait, so you had Sarah Palin winning?
I did. I had Palin as an upset. I had Liam Neeson. I had Sandler. I thought it was going to be crazy like our last Brawls. And I had the Pounceys moving on to the Sweet 16. But they're out. Drake's out. Eminem is in. Man, I'm getting wrecked here.
Yeah, see, and I've only had the Pounceys go out and Adam Sandler. So I picked the wrong, upset flip-flopped right there. But other than that, I'm doing well here. I look for the 12 NYPD cops to take out Bill Gates here and to keep my bracket going well. Nice rebound that I needed.
Seed difference is 10, which is greater than 10, which means that the cops can get a knockout with ace through 10. They open up the brawl with a queen of clubs, and Bill Gates is heading home. And finally, I got another one correct.
Yes, you got to take the gimmies that you get.
That's right. I picked the 2 over the 15, as did probably at least 99% of Brawl Nation there. So we are done with the first round in the Lambeau Field bracket. A few surprises, and my bracket's destroyed. How about we leave Lambeau Field?
All good things that we like to hear, Willie. All good things that we like to hear. Brawl Nation might as well be Rotag Nation. They're all on my side here. They love it when I'm doing well and when you're, wallowing down there. And so everybody in Brawl Nation is rejoicing. We're going to have a big party, popping champagne bottles and everything else. It's going to be a glorious one for us.
Just stop talking. Let's go over to the Las Vegas Strip.
It's always great when you can get under Willie's skin like that. All right, Las Vegas.
The Chicago. We got Go ahead.
Chicago SWAT going up against Kane Tanaka, oldest living person, 118 years old. She would be a major upset if she were to pull this off and were to come out with a win. She has survived a lot, couple of pandemics and world wars and everything else, but a brawl against the Chicago SWAT team in Las Vegas, I'm not so sure that she can survive that.
Let's see if she can get lucky and draw some 7s with some low cards from Chicago. Chicago can get a knockout with an ace through 10. Chicago opens it up with an 8 of diamonds. Tanaka counters with the 10 of clubs. Early lead for the 16 seed.
All right, let's go, Tanaka.
9 of spades for Chicago. Tanaka with the Queen of Hearts. Oldest living human has got a 3-point lead going into the final card. Could we see our first ever 16 over number 1 seed knockout, or just a win? This could go anyway. What do you see happening here, Rotag?
Listen, I have the Chicago SWAT team all the way into the semifinals. All the way in the semifinals. I have them going up against the Bucks for the championship and losing to that. but I have them all the way into my finals. And I am still rooting for Kane Tanaka here, even though I'm sitting here drinking from a Chicago Cubs cup right here. I am rooting.
Chicago better step it up here, or we could see the
16 over the 1 upset. I want to see it, even though it'll bust all my brackets and everything. I want to see this. So let's see a low
Here we
go.
Oh, it's the 4 of hearts for Chicago. Tanaka with the 5 of clubs. Tanaka is through. We have a 16 over a 1 for the first time.
My bracket is busted and I don't even care because that is the first ever 16 seed to take down a number 1. Kane Tanaka, let's get some hype in here. Leave those comments down below. Leave some likes. Kane Tanaka has done it. She has made history yet again. Woo!
Wow. This is straight out of some, maybe a crazy, a cartoon or something. Would have, Tanaka knocking out the entire SWAT team on the Las Vegas Strip with some, secret magic spells or something. Tanaka is through, though, and the Chicago SWAT team is heading back to the Windy City.
She knows how to survive. She knows how to survive. She could be the 116 seed that could win it all because of those survival skills. We underestimated her, both you and I. And you know what? Not anymore. Kane Tanaka, she might run the table now. She might be the one to beat.
Wow. All right, 8-9 matchup. We got Kirk Herbstreit of College Game Day fame going up against Travis Scott. 8-9 matchup. No natural knockout. Got to be a joker and joker only. Let's see what happens here. Kirk opens it up with the 7 of clubs. Travis counters with the 2 of spades. Kirk's next card is the Ace of Spades. Strong start for Herbstreit. King of clubs. There's a good rebound from Scott, but it's still 18-12 going into the last card. Herbstreit with a comfortable lead.
Very comfortable.
Herbstreit's next card is the 10 of diamonds. Joker and joker only will get a win for Scott. It's the Jack of hearts. Respectable, but not enough.
No, and that makes my bracket going really poorly down here. I had picked both Chicago PD or SWAT and Travis Scott to be winning, and they both lost. My bracket is not looking good in this next section here at all.
Wild start to this Las Vegas brawl. Kirk Herbstreit will have the unexpected advantage going up against Tanaka in the next round.
Absolutely, for sure. We got the 4 seed Gable Stevenson, Olympic athlete wrestler, going up against 13 seed comedian Chris Rock. Let's see what the cards say here.
Ace through Jack knockout potential for Gable Stevenson. It's a king of clubs. That battle's over. Gable is through.
USA, USA, USA.
Hey, Chris Rock is American too.
I know, but he's not an Olympic athlete there. Gable Stevenson is, so it just felt like the right thing to do. 5, Ray Lewis going up against 12 seed 8th grade tromboners.
We got an 8th grade trombone section going up against former NFL superstar Ray Lewis. 7 is the seed differential. Lewis can get a knockout with an ace, king, or a queen. Let's see what happens here. Lewis opens it up with the 9 of clubs. The trombone section, 9 of spades. Got strength in numbers there, keeping it tied after round 1.
Yeah, well, trombones are pretty big instruments, right? They got to have some strength to carry those, so they got some.
Yeah, those 8th graders can bowl, man. Ray Lewis, 5 of clubs in round 2. The tromboners with the 8 of hearts. It is 17-14 trombones going into the final card.
This could be another upset that we've seen. We've seen them before, and it wouldn't surprise me because my bracket's still not looking good.
Ray Lewis draws the Jack of clubs, which is good, but not enough for a knockout. Ace of hearts for the tromboners. They're through. Lewis is out.
Did you have that upset, Willie?
I did not. I got Lewis to the Sweet 16, so my bracket is now probably in the bottom 2%.
Yeah, I had Ray Lewis winning that one, but not going past Gable Stevenson, so that looks out good for Gable Stevenson. But again, I now only have one of these first 4 matchups in this Las Vegas region picked correctly. I need to go on to the Strip. I need to get a drink or something like that because, it's getting tough in here.
Yeah, bacon's not going to be enough. I might need myself a cold IPA as well. Maybe a nice Fiddlehead IPA from Vermont. Those are my favorite IPAs in the country. And shout out to Fiddlehead, great brewery. If you are in the Northeast, that's Willy's favorite place to go.
That's right. No advertisement fees, nothing like that. So, we don't
they just get a free shout out. That's all you, Fiddlehead. I love your place. Here we go. Tyson Fury, the 3 seed, going up against George W. Bush. Seed differentials greater than 10. Ace through 10 knockout will do it for Fury. Let's just see what the cards say. It's a 10. Fury is through. W's heading home to maybe paint some masterpieces.
That's right. Another knockout. And I've gotten really terrible. I'm supposed to be in charge of switching the scenes here and throwing up the knockouts when the knockouts happen. But I get sometimes too excited in the brawl that I don't even remember to throw that stuff up there. And so, my apologies to Gable Stevenson. I don't think I threw up your knockout for you earlier, so my apologies there. But Tyson Fury, another fighter here, he got a knockout. Bush is back to his home doing some painting or something like that, whatever new hobby he's taken up. We're moving on to 6 seed Nick Merckx from Twitch fame, going up against 2 Olympic athletes, Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas.
Here we go. Seed differentials 5. Knockout potential ace, king, queen for Nick Merckx. He opens it up with the 4 of spades. The Olympians counter with the king of diamonds. Ladies representing Team USA. It's 10-4 in round 1.
That's right. With another 2 different Olympic athletes that we've had, or 2. I mean, I know that Douglas and Biles are 2, but also with Gable Stevenson. So lots of USA pride here going in.
8 of diamonds for Nick Merckx. Douglas and Biles, ace of clubs. It is 21-12 going into round 3.
He's going to
Nick Merckx is going to have to find an ace, king, or a queen, or he is going to head home.
Joker also.
That's right. Nick Merckx has found the 10 of hearts. That probably will not be enough. 3 of clubs, weak
winning by 1
there, but they still pull it off.
Right? Is that 22-24?
22-24. The ladies are through, and I picked that upset. So we have 11 seed Douglas and Biles heading into the next round.
Even with that 3, it didn't matter no matter what. Even if they drew a 2, they were still going on. It was, they didn't have to worry about that. Another Olympic athletes, USA. Moving on. Congratulations to them. Strong competitors. Nick Merckx back to his Twitch channel to get those, 45 to 50,000 views right there. But they're not going to be watching him in this tournament anymore. He's out of here.
Yeah, maybe he should have a nice cold Fiddlehead IPA as well.
Maybe
Here we go, 7-10 matchup. We got Tfue going up against George Clooney in a suit. Tfue can get a knockout with an ace or a joker.
Yeah, and, we'll see if those Twitch skills and playing all those Call of Duty games and Fortnite and stuff like that from Tfue can help him, find his way through the brawl.
He just opens it up with the 4 of hearts.
Not looking good, unlike George Clooney in his suit, probably looking very good.
And George Clooney might want to get his suit dry cleaned because that's a deuce right in that suit. It's a weak start for both of them here in the Las Vegas Strip. Maybe they are distracted by the neon lights. Who knows? But good thing is you got 3 rounds. Let's see what happens here. Oh, my goodness. It's the ace of spades, and Clooney is knocked out.
Boom! We have another knockout going on there. Tfue with the knockout of George Clooney in a suit. The suit didn't matter. Tfue was not impressed. It was the ace knockout card only minus the jokers, and he got that. Congratulations, Tfue. You're moving on, similar to what one of your compadres did earlier when Nick A30 moved on as well. And you guys both proved that while Nick Merckx may have more viewers on his live streams than you, he's not the Brawl champions, but you guys might still be. Last
matchup. In this brawl, every single competitor is a real person in the present day. So real people in 2021. And we have the Phoenix Suns 2 seed going up against the Maya He Kid from YouTube fame way back in the early 2000s when he was singing his heart out and getting millions upon millions of views. But he's going to need a whole lot more than that to take on the Phoenix Suns, who've made the short trip up from Phoenix. They're ready to party in Vegas, and their first battle is against this kid.
Now, what is that guy doing these days? Is he just still
Good
making
question.
videos?
No clue. Maybe he's a one-hit wonder. We should go look that up. If he starts advancing, we're going to have to get some more history on this kid. But right now, he's looking up against any card between ace and 10 will knock him out right now.
The Suns are going to shine bright here. They're going to take him out. He's going to, have to go back to getting.
And indeed, they have.
Willie doesn't even let me finish my little monologue speech there. He goes right into the cards. It's an ace. It's a knockout. We are done with the Las Vegas region. We have finished it up there with a couple of different upsets there and some other, heavy favorites sticking to what they were supposed to be. It was a rough bracket for me to
my bracket is already destroyed.
And you know what? It still is. I mean, I only picked 3 of them right there. And, that's going to be a tough sledding ahead for us. But, I mean, I don't think anybody has a perfect bracket anymore after the Kane Tanaka biggest upset, 16 seed, going over the Chicago SWAT team. That's the biggest upset in Brawl history as of now. I don't know if we'll see one that is bigger than that in the rest of the, Brawls that we do.
Pope Francis might be praying for his prayers to be answered here, going up against the entire 53-man roster of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over here in Buckingham Palace. We were across the pond, and we got the Tampa Bay Bucks, 1 seed, going up against the Pope. The Bucks open it up with an 8 of diamonds.
Well, I will be honest. This is important for both of us because both of us have the Bucks winning it all.
Yep, that's our champion. Pope Francis counters with the 10 of hearts. Early lead for Pope Francis.
One of the prayers are answered. He's going to need a few more of those Hail Marys.
4 of spades for the Bucks.
Tom Brady not throwing up the right Hail Mary.
King of diamonds for the Pope. It's 20-12 going into the final round. Could we see another 16 over a 1?
My bracket will be destroyed because
both of my a face card.
Championship teams will be out. I picked 2 number 1 or 1.
They're going to throw Tom Brady into the freaking sea and make him walk the plank. If he loses to the Pope, it's the ace of clubs. The Bucks are through.
I am by no means really a Bucks fan. I'm, a Green Bay Packers fan, but I don't mind rooting for the Bucks a little bit here, especially when I have them in my bracket. That was a little bit more than the old ticker can take. Please don't do that to me anymore, Tom. I need this to pan out so we can get at least to, a couple 100,000 million subscribers here so I can at least have some money to pay those hospital bills. I can't go into the hospital right now with a bad ticker.
Wow. The Bucks, after a very respectable showing from Pope Francis, have sent him back to the Vatican.
And they did so.
We have a country versus rap battle coming up here next. 8-seed Snoop Dogg going up against country star Toby Keith.
Yeah, and I got Snoop Dogg winning this one.
I do as well. Let's see what happens. Snoop opens it up with the 10 of spades. As countered with the 5 of clubs from Toby Keith. Early lead for Snoop Dogg.
That's what we like to see. Card 2, very important.
King of hearts. Couldn't hope for a better start. 7 of clubs from Toby Keith, but still, it is 20-12. Commanding lead for Snoop Dogg. Another face card. Get those gin and juices ready. It will take a joker from Toby Keith to win this one. It's not a joker. It's the 8 of spades. Snoop Dogg is through to the next round.
Snoop Dogg is moving on. My bracket there remains perfect, as does yours. Moving up next, we have 4-seeded Bobby Flay with a kitchen knife. Going up against streamer XQC. We both have Bobby Flay moving on in this round. Is that correct?
That is correct. Seed differential is 9. Bobby Flay can get a knockout with an ace through jack.
It's funny because we picked this bracket pretty close together, I think, and yet we pick them completely autonomously, not near each other at all. So,
we're on opposite sides of the East Coast here. Here we go. Bobby Flay opens it up with a 2 of hearts. He might need to sharpen that knife.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's allowed in the Queen's kitchen there.
XQC, Jack of hearts, early commanding lead. Bobby Flay's next card is a 3 of diamonds.
he's going for a small straight or something, I guess.
Oh, 3 of hearts from XQC, still keeping Bobby Flay in the game, but he's going to need a knockout. It is 13-5 going into the third quarter.
This is kind of a big thing, is that, we'll see. Can he flay up XQC here, or is he going to flounder?
We'll see here. Oh no! It's the 3 of clubs from Flay.
XQC
doesn't even matter. 8 of diamonds from. We got another 13 seed through. He knocked the knife out of Bobby Flay's hands. Beat Bobby Flay. He did. Bobby Flay has been defeated.
Yes, the Canadian Twitch streamer XQC. He is moving on. He joins Tifu and also Nick A30 going on as well. So Nick Merckx, the only one letting down the Twitter group of guys that joined in this one. Everybody else moving on at least to the round of 32. 5 seed WWE champion Roman Reigns going up against 12 seed Donald Trump.
Trump has experience in that wrestling sort of fight, which this one could be. Also, one of the 5 largest men by weight to ever inhabit the Oval Office. The money is on Roman Reigns, but Trump could pull a surprise.
Absolutely. He's been in, some fights before and, more in the political ring and stuff like that, but we'll see how he can pull it off. Roman Reigns is a big bad dude. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Seed differential is 7. Ace, king, or queen will go natural knockout for Roman Reigns. First card coming. Oh, it's the Joker! Goodbye, Trump. Head on back to Mar-a-Lago. Roman Reigns is through to the next round.
Yeah, and, this might be another one where there's some protesting going on about how Trump lost this one as well.
Can't protest when he can't even get in the ring, and he is out without even throwing a punch. Second Joker of the tournament, I believe, that we've seen, if I'm not mistaken. But Roman Reigns has body slammed Trump and knocked him right out of this competition.
Willie, I hate to call you out on your mistakes because I don't like to do that, but that was actually the third Joker that we've seen. We saw 2 in the Lambeau region with Nick A30 pulling out 1 as well as Tim Howard.
That's right.
So,
hey,
listen, that's why we keep the stats here, always to keep the Brawl Nation informed about what is going on. As we move on to the number 3, Deontay Wilder going up against former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel.
Okay, seed differential is greater than 10. Ace through 10 will get a knockout for Wilder. It's a jack. Netanyahu's going home.
Yes. Just like that, there's a quick knockout, and we are moving on to the 6-11 matchup, Michael Vick versus former President Barack Obama as well. We saw one former president in Trump already go down. Will Barack Obama also join him? And not only leaving the Oval Office, but leaving the Brawl.
Seed differential is 5, which means that Vic can get a knockout with an ace, king, or a queen. Let's see what happens. Vic opens it up with the 10 of spades. Obama counters with the 9 of spades. Close fight going into the next round. Both throwing strong blows.
Absolutely.
Vic's next card, it's a knockout, the Queen of Clubs. So despite a strong opening showing from the former president, Obama is now out.
Yes, and not only, at least he got a shot in there, whereas former President Donald Trump didn't even get a chance to throw anything. Both former presidents, they're out of there. They're moving back to their own homes. They're going to join, just like George W. Bush was knocked out as a former president as well. It's not looking good for the former president or vice president candidates like Sarah Palin, who also got knocked out.
Bill Clinton got knocked out as well. So all these politicians not really showing any sort of strength in the brawl arena. We've had several of them get eliminated in the first round.
Well, and to be fair, a lot of them are older up in age, and, they just don't quite have that stamina, that strength, that ability to take a punch anymore. And so, that's what happens. But Lonely Island, 7 seed, going up against 10-seeded Elon Musk is our next matchup.
Ace and ace only will get a natural knockout for the Lonely Island with their hits.
It's not on a boat, right?
And it's not Captain Jack Sparrow either. but it's the 9 of diamonds strong start for Lonely Island. Elon Musk counters with the 10 of clubs.
We already saw one rich person advance. Will we see another?
Next card coming is the 7 of hearts from Lonely Island. Elon Musk losing steam, 2 of hearts.
That's a lot of steam to lose.
16 to 12 going into the final card.
Might want to go back to the, different power than steam power.
Lonely Island's next card is a king of clubs with a total of 26. Gonna need a joker and a joker alone to save him now. It's the 10 of spades, not enough. Lonely Island is through to the next round.
Yes, they are. And that's how quick, or slow that the brawl can go, is one card. It could go all the way to all 6 cards and play out that way anyways. And so Lonely Island, not so lonely anymore. Moving on into the round of 32. We have the Dodgers, World Series champions, number 2 seed, going up against 15 seed Jenna Marbles of old YouTube fame. Is she still making videos?
I think she's actually stepped back and is no longer in the public eye and is no longer making videos, period. I think she is off of both YouTube and Twitter. But we'll see if she can get back into it with a victory, with an upset victory here. We've seen stranger things happen. We saw the world's oldest lady knock out the entire Chicago SWAT team. So crazier things have happened.
Yep. Chicago having lots of problems, it seems like.
All right. The Dodgers open it up with the ace of spades. Marbles heading home.
Yep. Staying out of the spotlight once again. Getting out of there as quick as can. A quick knockout by the Dodgers over General Marbles. And that ends our Buckingham Palace region. Just like that. We have one final round or region to go here in the round of 64. That is the Times Square region, where the Stanley Cup Lightning champions, right there, the Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning, are the number 1 seed going up against 16 seed Pope Benedict. We saw one Pope, do pretty good, right? And we already saw a 16 seed upset a 1 seed. Could this be another strong run by a Pope and an upset by a 16 seed?
Yeah, and Pope Francis gave the Tampa Bay Bucks all they could handle. They needed a knockout in the final card to move on. They got it, and let's see if another Tampa team might be able to have an easier time with the retired Pope Benedict the 16th. He's Pope Benedict the 16th. He's the 16th seed. Let's see if we can see another shocker. Let's go right to the cards.
Go right
the
to
Lightning,
the
open it up. 9 of spades. Pope Benedict, 3 of spades. Lightning's next card, losing steam. The storm is weakening. 4 of diamonds.
Pope has an opening.
5 of diamonds.
Not making a big chance there.
13 to 8. Going into the final card. 8 of diamonds. The Pope
would need a joker.
Yep, it's 22 total or 21 total. Yep, he needs a joker and a joker alone. 2 of spades. That's not going to cut it. The Lightning are through, but it did go to distance.
Yeah, I mean that we expected something more there, but apparently, the Lightning had just enough in it to win it, and they were not, wanting to apparently knock out the Pope. So thus we're left with just a 21-10 final there, with the Lightning getting over. Another rap versus country battle, similar to the one that we had earlier going on with Snoop Dogg and Toby Keith. Going up against, we have 8 seed Ludacris going up against 9 seed Travis Tritt.
Ludacris, Word of Mouth was the first CD I ever bought with my own money, and I still have it. I still rock out the old school Luda, and going up against some old school Travis Tritt. I got some of his CDs too. I mix it up.
All right, well.
No natural knockout potential with an 8-9 matchup.
Mix up those cards and let's see what we got.
Here we go. Luda opens it up. Oh, Joker!
Not messing around. We have a Joker going on here. And Ludacris moving on that quickly into the round of 32. Travis Tritt, goodbye. Write a country song about this loss in the brawl.
Indeed. The whiskey ain't working anymore for Travis Tritt. He is heading home.
4 seed Bobby Lashley against 13 seed Seth Rogen. This matchup should be an interesting one as we have another premier athlete in Bobby Lashley as both a mixed martial artist and a WWE champion going up against a more comedic actor similar to what we saw with Adam Sandler.
Indeed. Seth Rogen, annoying laugh, funny movies. Here we go. See, difference is 9. Ace through Jack will get a knockout for Lashley. It's a 9 of diamonds for Lashley. Open it up. Good start. Countered by a 3 of diamonds for Seth Rogen.
That must have been a flop there.
5 of diamonds from Lashley.
Oh, he's toying with him.
Rogen counters with a 10 of hearts. We got a game. It's 14-13. Lashley, anybody's matchup going into the final card.
And that's what happens. As soon as you start toying with some of these lower seeds like that, you don't know. They might throw out a haymaker and land it, and then it's anybody's game going into the third card just like it is here.
7 of diamonds. There's an opening for Rogen here to make a shock. 21 is the total. He can tie it with an 8. He can win with anything higher.
It'll be interesting to see. Will he have the strength here?
He does. Rogen has shocked Lashley.
Wow. And that is not good. That is not strong there. That is going to hurt for the Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley right there. He is going to be the one feeling the pain right now. Seth Rogen and his amazing laugh that Willie loves so much is moving on.
My bracket is not looking good. Rotag, I'm in bad shape in this one. Seth Rogen is through. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I had Lightning and Ludacris, so I'm doing okay there. But then, Lashley, I had winning. So here's where I have an upset, and that's the problem. Again, I think I picked the wrong upset in the wrong spot. I'm probably going to get hurt now. Queen Bee, 12-seeded Beyonce taking on 5-seed Venus and Serena, the Williams sisters from tennis, amazing superstars in that realm. Can they bring that success to the Brawl?
Legends. Here we go. See difference of 7. Ace, King, Queen will get a natural knockout for the Williams sisters. And it is a queen. Beyonce is heading home without even throwing a punch.
Queen Bee is KO'd with a queen. How poetic is that? She is back to doing whatever it is she does, make some music or something like that, spend some time with Jay-Z and the kids. I don't know, but she is not participating in this brawl anymore. She is out. Goodbye, Beyonce. 3 seed Brock Lesnar, the Beast. He's going up against another president, this time from another country. And so it'll be interesting to see, will he have more success than the U.S. presidents had?
Yep, President Macron from France going up against a beast of a man who's not just an entertainer with the WWE, but also has shown his capacity to really do some damage in the ring itself. Times Square, perfect place for this showdown. We've seen the Williams sisters make a strong knockout. Let's see if Brock can also go that route. Ace through 10 will do it.
Yeah, he needs to have a better performance than his counterpart, Bobby Lashley, did.
First card is an 8 of diamonds. President Macron counters with the 4 of clubs.
Eerily similar to the 9-3 start from Lashley and Seth Rogen. And then Lashley threw a 5. So hopefully Lesnar learned from that. Oh, he did not learn from that. He is toying with him. That is not good. He is leaving an opening for the French president there.
And he has taken it. We got Macron taking the lead going into the final round.
Yeah, it is 14-10. Macron over Lesnar. This is another crazy upset in the making. Lesnar needs to get ahead in the game. He needs to be ready.
Ace through 10. He needs a knockout here. It's not looking great. And he got it.
Oh,
Queen of
Lesnar
diamonds.
saved by the Queen. He gets the knockout. It was way too close for comfort there. That would have really, wrecked my bracket even, more there. Although I do have Lesnar getting beat in the next round to one of our next competitors here. I have Johnny Bananas winning this matchup against John Daly and then beating Brock Lesnar. And it would have been a much easier route if he was facing the President Macron there instead. 6 seed 11, Johnny Bananas. 11 seed, John Daly. Willie, let's see what the cards say about this matchup.
Indeed. Epic mullet, epic beard. Daly, he can hit him long. Let's see if he can take out Bananas here. Seed difference is 5. Ace, king, or queen will get bananas, the knockout. And it is the king of diamonds. Daly doesn't even have a chance. I picked Daly in that one, but that was the wrong pick, obviously. Johnny Bananas is through.
Johnny Bananas, he's a proven champion winner on the challenge on MTV. And so this is not a surprise here for him to go ahead and get a knockout win. Congratulations, Johnny Bananas. You're moving on into the round of 32 where you have a date with Brock Lesnar, the Beast. Wish you all the best there.
Next matchup, we have a 7-10 battle between the epic rap battles of history guys. Some of the old school YouTube videos that I watched back in the day. Epic Lloyd, Nice Peter. Those two guys are going up against Matt Damon. 2-on-1 matchup. But Matt Damon, he's done some training for action movies. Let's see if that training pays off here. The epic rap battles of history guys can get a knockout with a seed differential of 3 with an ace and ace only.
Yep. And I got Matt Damon, coming up here and also pulling out another upset.
Here we go. Epic rap battles open up with a 5 of spades. Not a strong opening line. 3 of spades from Matt Damon. They're feeling each other out here in Times Square.
Yeah, they're pussyfooting around, and we don't like that in here in the brawl. Let's get some action.
It's a jack of spades from the epic rap battles, guys. Matt Damon pulls the Joker and sends them home. Dirty shot from Damon, gets it into the next round.
Well, and I'm glad to see that because I had Matt Damon moving on, but I was surprised that it took a Joker for that to happen, to be honest. We have one last matchup here in the Times Square round of 64 region, as well as the entire thing. The last matchup is everybody's favorite villain, apparently, the Taliban, going against some people's favorite villain, Jeff Bezos from Amazon.
I will pick Amazon all day here. I'm pulling for Bezos to pull the upset. The Taliban coming in here, trying to do some damage. We want to see them head back to their caves. We're not a fan of them, but they are a 2 seed because it's 15 Taliban guys. That's a strong brawl competitor, but naturally, every brawl needs a villain, or 2 or 3, and this one has one of the worst villains we've seen in any of our brawls. We got 15 Taliban coming in here to try to win it.
Yeah, and Bezos could end up winning. I did see him talking to Kane Tanaka, the 16 seed that took out the number 1 seed Chicago SWAT team. And so I think he was getting some pointers on how to come from that underdog position from her. And so, words of wisdom from somebody who's been around for a long time and has shown to survive. He was talking to her. We'll see if that has any difference in playing a part to this brawl right here, where the Taliban will draw first and then with lots of knockout potential. Can Bezos be shifty enough to avoid that?
Here we go. Taliban can get the knockout with an ace through 10. They open it up with the 4 of diamonds. Not a strong start.
Let's see the Joker. Come on, Joker.
Maybe they're surprised. King of spades from Bezos. Early commanding lead from the Amazon Titan.
That's great, but the problem is there's still so much knockout potential. He needed that Joker. It's hard to avoid those knockouts 3 straight times.
And he can't. The Taliban is through with the Jack of Hearts. And they send Bezos home.
We are booing that. We don't like to see that happen. Even when our brackets, are there and we have a certain understanding that we want to do well in our bracket predictions, we still at the same time kind of root for those that we like
definitely
more than the others. So
I'm hoping Damon can take him down.
Yeah, that wraps up our brawl for round of 64 here. We'll be back tomorrow with brawl for round of 32 with all the winners from today's bracket advancing for new competition tomorrow. I'm Rotag, joined by my co-host Willy. We can be found right here on YouTube. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe if you want. Check us out on Twitter at Rotag and Willy, #Brawl. I am excited to see how the next round will be. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
See you later.